It's because I'm here.
Yesterday.
Oh yeah, just leave it plugged in.
Next up, round 1 time trial 1. BMS Thomas on R1. IQ 0 on R2. Davey FPV on F2.
No, probably
They're
not.
yet on F4. Mish on R7.
Why did that change? You want to be in this round?
No, I don't mind. I just reading time trial round.
Yeah, I know.
And
How
it's
did you
got me
get in
there.
there?
I wasn't before.
Okay, we're going to change.
I don't have.
Oh, he's already in. He's already in that one. Just remove him from that one.
Do I have F4 anyway?
He's in 3.
Dan?
Yes. I don't. That's a user.
There you are. Yeah, you're in number 3.
Remember when you were testing dragging and dropping pilots? Maybe you tested that one.
Magically rubber. I can fly more if you like.
You don't want to fly in that group. It's really depressing. You're just in the way.
What I can do is wait for them to land after like a minute and a half and then take off.
But they do that. They'll see you and go, "Oh, that's a good advantage. I'm going to take that advantage." And then suddenly.
We were doing it for the qualifier because we had to run a minimum of 4 pilots. Oh, 5 of us. No, not even. It was a mistake.
Go, Mish.
Yeah,
You're my 3rd favourite in this round.
Yay! I'm not full. Wow!
Yeah, you're last now.
I don't know. That was the case from the start. I don't know the track.
Oh, good.
We did have a track mod. Would you like me to pop it through?
I can explain the last 2 gates.
Look, I might. We're gonna find out.
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay, so how's this going to work? If you turn your videos on.
Just start it now, and it'll tell them to turn on.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's gonna be very slow.
Pilots turn on your video transmitters. All pilots have video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot BMS Thomas 3.43. Davey FPV 1 lap in 20.19. IQ 0 1 lap in 20.35. Mish 1 lap in 36.11. IQ 0 2 laps in 39.94. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 40.78. Davey FPV 2 laps in 43.2. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 37.21. Davey FPV 2 laps in 42.22. Mish 2 laps in 73.97. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 35.99. Davey FPV 2 laps in 37.87. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 34.73. 60 seconds remaining. Davey FPV 2 laps in 36.49. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 32.52. Mish 2 laps in 40.42. 30 seconds remaining. Race over. Next up, round 1 time trial 2. Third eye on R2. Hit end stuff on F2. BMS Paul on F4. UA Wapup on R8.
Do my one.
No?
Oh, this spoils it.
Yeah.
Come on, I can't. I think you buy one.
No. Ken's dodging is hopeless. Get the look at him. Joe's here. What Joe? Chisels. Yeah. Oh,
It was very fast.
Why? I'm bad. Oh, you always say that, but then you come back in the final.
Once your single lap is 15:30.
Okay.
How's that?
I'll take it
The actual,
myself. Thank
look
you.
at the actual.
Okay, I'm going to be launching. I'm going to go for a 13-second lap. My first one.
I believe in you.
Hey.
Hey, Paulie. It's hold. I'm pinching. I'm in control of my thumb. Someone else is in control of my index fingers, and we're trying to coordinate.
Should fire that guy.
Yeah?
Should fire that guy.
I should become that guy, but I'm not somehow.
Yeah.
Which is bad news for me.
Fire the
I think I'm
fire the
taking
guy.
one.
Always winning.
It's because I haven't.
Didn't you do didn't you do your figure eight?
But it's no substitute. You gotta still play in real life. So we've been that.
Mine was real bad. There we go.
Oh, how we looking?
Pilots turn on your video transmitters.
Good now.
All pilots have video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5.
Worked again. 100%.
Whole shot third eye 5.0. Third eye 1 lap in 29.29. UA Wapup 1 lap in 33.8. Hit end stuff 1 lap in 38.1. UA Wapup 2 laps in 61.04. Hit end stuff 2 laps in 67.49. Hit end stuff 2 laps in 55.02. 60 seconds remaining. Hit end stuff 2 laps in 53.08. 30 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining. Hit end stuff 2 laps in 53.54. Finish your race over. Next up round 1 time trial 3. Kentucky on R1. Beanie on F2. They're yet on F4. Floppy thumbs on R7.
It's not really dumb.
She call it chicken
It's just funny.
Oh, that's a floppy thumbs uses already.
How many groups is this today?
There's going to be 4. 4.
Oh.
Empty biscuits.
No, we can sit around.
I want to see my lap time. See how much I'm beating Paul by.
Hey, what? Lap time.
Yeah, records, please. Yeah, I'm in 6th.
So you and
I think
I
you
gotta
Paul didn't do anything.
Yeah, you and I are going to be better than me all day. Yeah, absolutely.
Good for us. It's here on fit. Just started doing that.
I need hair on my chest.
And your head.
Hurry up floppy thumbs. 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 Hurry up floppy thumbs.
Neil got in there.
You got it wrong as well. Oh, I just assumed it was just me and you were being polite.
To those who didn't take properly, Dan and Joe.
Alright.
When you do the power
One yes,
Alright, pilots ready?
Pilots, turn on your video transmitters.
Do it. Yeah, I don't know if it's good or not. But it does work, doesn't it?
All pilots have video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot beanie 5.26. They're yet 1 lap in 31.85. Kentucky 1 lap in 42.26. Floppy thumbs 1 lap in 43.39. They're yet 2 laps in 61.05. Beanie 1 lap in 76.46. Kentucky 2 laps in 76.42. Floppy Thumbs 2 laps in 82.02. They're yet 2 laps in 59.62. 60 seconds remaining. Beanie 2 laps in 108.25. Kentucky 2 laps in 72.65. They're yet 2 laps in 59.16. 30 seconds remaining. Floppy Thumbs 2 laps in 89.36. 10 seconds remaining. Finish your lap and then land. Kentucky finished 2 laps in 86.72, please land.
I think when you've got that many elements, it's always going to be harder. I didn't get far enough to get that. I mean, the part I did was oh, we don't fight. I did about 3 blocks.
Race over. Next up, round 1 time trial 4. Chippy K Yay on R1. Super Dizzy Die on R2. Luke on F4. Troy Star on R8.
Go Luke, you're my favourite in this one. Sorry Chris. I want you to lose, Chris.
Thanks for the inspiration.
I don't mean that.
We got something to do with temperature.
Hurry up, Super Dizzy Die. Hurry up, Troy Star. Hurry up, Chippy K Yay. Hurry up, Luke.
You want to stand? You stand?
All pilots have video. Arm your quads. Stand down and disarm. Race start cancelled. All pilots have video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot Luke 7.36.
I'm like, oh my god!
Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 47.02. Chippy K 1 lap in 47.92. Troy Star 2 laps in 88.82. 60 seconds remaining. Chippy K 2 laps in 97.49. "30 seconds remaining. Troy Star 2 laps in 75.7. Super Dizzy Die 2 laps in 84.24. Chippy K 2 laps in 86.91. 10 seconds remaining. Finish your lap and then land. Troy Star finished 2 laps in 74.17. Please land. Super Dizzy Die finished 2 laps in 82.07. Please land. Chippy K finished 2 laps in 78.06. Please land. Race over. Next up, round 2 time trial 1. BMS Thomas on R1. IQ 0 on R2. Davey FPB on F2. Mish on R7.
Back to group 1, back to the 18.
But what it comes in on the thing.
You're talking about like the compression.
Yes.
Yeah, we had the same thing with me.
It actually
we were watching like the video in the morning.
showed.
We were like, hang on, did he just give you okay? Because it was like how and it showed him entering one and then entering the next one. So it was like he just went back and then back. Yeah, I've seen that before.
Well, his was where there was a long run into the gate, right? And as he got to the gate, he just turned off. He just gone off space. It's like, dude, like, when I say that, there's no way you can do that. You're not going to get this that late. Yeah, drop rates. And then we ended up having to upload the video from there and then. And that was so rapid.
What channel is it? F4? Yeah. You just go to the group with Luke in it quickly, sorry.
Next up, round 2 time trial 4.
Plug it in.
Chippy K on R1. Super Dizzy Die on R2. Luke on F4. Troy Star on R8.
Just pull it apart quickly, just check the wiring. Let me know if you need a solder on iron. I better go back to the other race before you.
Next up, round 2 time trial 1. BMS Thomas on R1. IQ 0 on R2. Davey FPB on F2. Mish on R7.
Ground rolling, gate smashing.
Video. Lots of ground things. I like to call this thing ground effect.
Yeah, I like to stay away from the ground at GMAC.
I tend to as well.
But it doesn't work.
I got no control at the moment. I could avoid something if it was right in front of me.
Pilots, turn on your video transmitters. All pilots have video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot BMS Thomas 3.07. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 16.97. Mish 1 lap in 18.39. IQ 0 1 lap in 20.47. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 33.29. IQ 0 2 laps in 39.3. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 32.73. IQ 0 2 laps in 37.41. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 31.17. IQ 0 2 laps in 37.06. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 29.36. "60 seconds remaining. IQ 0 2 laps in 37.98. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 39.64. IQ 0 2 laps in 38.49. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 43.47. 30 seconds remaining. IQ 0 2 laps in 39.62. "10 seconds remaining. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 47.4. Finish your lap and then land. IQ 0 finished 2 laps in 44.37. Please land. BMS Thomas finished 2 laps in 44.12. Race over.
I want to do a lot like that. It looks beautiful.
I'm going to try and do more than 3 others.
Yes. Which 3?
I got up to the computer. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 5 elements technically.
Next up, round 2, time trial 2. Third eye on R2. Hit and stuff on F2. BMS Paul on F4. UA Wapup on R8.
That was like.
It's things called.
You saw how many times I almost... Actually, I might not be on 25. Yeah, check that. There you go.
That, the turn there into this gate, you almost hit the side of there sometimes, and then the
There, I came to the start. It wasn't the clear interim way too high for the first part.
Hey, Dan, what was it?
Yeah. And I was like,
Oh, don't do it.
He was trying to fly with SBX.
Yeah, you need that.
oh, one of the 180s in the triple gate section, I always hit the pole.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. Plastic knee. It's on the right channel, but every time I boot it up, it's so bad one. But not. Super not.
Pilots, turn on your video transmitters.
I got totally blank after that.
Race start delayed as BMS Paul has no video. Race starts in time. Race start delayed as third eye has no video. Race starts in time. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot BMS Paul 4.71. BMS Paul 1 lap in 29.61. Hit and stuff 1 lap in 29.9. UA Wapup 1 lap in 30.96. BMS Paul 2 laps in 56.53. UA Wapup 2 laps in 55.95. Hit and stuff 2 laps in 64.1. Third eye 2 laps in 63.84. BMS Paul 2 laps in 53.43. UA Wapup 2 laps in 51.2. Hit and stuff 2 laps in 60.96. 60 seconds remaining. UA Wapup 2 laps in 48.49. BMS Paul 2 laps in 52.95. "30 seconds remaining. UA Wapup 2 laps in 43.73. BMS Paul 2 laps in 50.51. "10 seconds remaining. Finish your lap and then land. BMS Paul finished 2 laps in 47.52. Please land. Race over.
That's what it's called.
18.48 and Mish 18. Yeah, Mish, you got a better single lap. Yeah, very not in control.
Next up, round 2 time trial 3. Kentucky on R1. Beanie on F2. They're yet on F4. Floppy thumbs on R7.
Looks so good.
Pardon?
Wing.
Yeah, that's Riley. Join the assassin.
Oh, it is an assassin.
Hey, how many left?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you.
I mean, it's time 9. It's even good. Like, it's a bit shit. Like the nostalgia. I wouldn't recommend it without the nostalgia. Nostalgia of playing sports, playing with kids.
You have to think about us slower people too, Thomas.
Yeah, I mean, this is a bit later in the day. I think it was league at 4.
Oh, really? Yeah, no, the game's that. Like that weird fucking sense of humor.
Oh, yeah, do I hit the button? Okay. Wait, do I hit the button or do I say pilot's ready though?
If you just hit
Okay, pilot's ready. Okay, then do you boss man?
No, you've got it.
Okay, you watch over me and make sure I boss man correctly.
Yeah. So press spacebar now.
Pilots, turn on your video transmitters. All pilots have video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot Kentucky 5.15. They're yet 1 lap in 31.0. Beanie 1 lap in 37.21. Floppy thumbs 1 lap in 37.31. Kentucky 1 lap in 46.51. They're yet 2 laps in 55.7. Beanie 2 laps in 66.63. Floppy thumbs 2 laps in 70.05. Kentucky 2 laps in 79.49. They're yet 2 laps in 60.5. 60 seconds remaining. Beanie 2 laps in 57.4. Kentucky 2 laps in 65.36. 30 seconds remaining. Beanie 2 laps in 57.01. There yet 2 laps in 69.86. Ten seconds remaining. Beanie 2 laps in 55.28. Finish your lap and then land. Kentucky finished 2 laps in 73.06. Please land. Race over. Next up round 2 time trial 4. Chippy K Yay on R1. Super Dizzy Die on R2. Luke on F4. Troy Star on R8.
We'll go up there, but you might miss this one. Here you go. The little connector between the flight controls and ESP and unfortunately, one of them is a cow. You'll be out of this.
We've got time from that.
Because the first round.
Favourite in this one, Troy.
Oh!
Sorry. What's better than crashing your ground?
Damn you both.
I won't like this, I am. This one, put the props on.
Daniel, so you're gonna do you're gonna
I normally just find like whatever the
Oh, that's a bit bent. How did that happen? That is very bent.
Someone did the same thing, that's just tracks like this. Yeah,
A slight lean on it, Todd. Slight lean. Gee, that was a decent
I think it makes
Skid's bent it back.
Oh, yeah. But then everyone can. Alright, we ready?
Pilots turn on your video arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot Super Dizzy Die 6.86. Troy Star 1 lap in 39.56. Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 48.62. Troy Star 2 laps in 74.13. Super Dizzy Die 2 laps in 89.21. 60 seconds remaining. Troy Star 2 laps in 69.21. "30 seconds remaining. Super Dizzy Die 2 laps in 78.34. "10 seconds remaining. Finish your lap and then land. Troy Star finished 2 laps in 83.02, please land. Super Dizzy Die finished 2 laps in 75.7, please land. Race over. Next up round 3 time trial 1. BMS Thomas on R1. IQ0 on R2. Davey FPV on F2. Mish on R7.
Because I couldn't get out because so I couldn't touch the ground because when I sit, so like the doorway's like this, right? I sit back here because I'm tall person. When the bottle rides, because I'm so high, I can't get my leg around the B pillar onto the ground.
I like the look of the tree better than the white.
And also,
But I like the pin space in the white better.
there's still lots of it. And there's the front as well.
What colour she get? White?
Yeah, she always was going to be this $1,500 sleep. And it was just phenomenal. Like, so the guy took us out of the long range. He said, if you get the long range, you can only realistically use 80% of the long range. Whereas the little one, which only has 100 kilometers less range, you can use 100%.
What range has she got realistically?
It says 510. I don't know what it'll like.
So you have any ones?
So you want to do, Chevy Mac. That's the plan. Without 200 each way. So we've got a good buffer.
Let me know when you can do it.
Sorry, where did those cables go?
I had them in my pocket and I gave them to someone. We used them out there, and then I don't know what happened.
Where we need?
On the third triple, the things came undone, so like the box is in the middle of the game.
I've got a little one. Just push it down. Did you get those ones back? Sorry.
Oh, look, it's Gabe's track. Get Gabe's down there and then hold it down for us.
What's happening?
We need a zip tie.
Because it's your track, I want you to hold it down. You're going to stay there. Get back.
Zip ties. I got some here.
Oh yeah. You would have done it if it was like a acrylic. Is it anywhere on this track? Or you'd be forever? It's like within the boundary limit.
Hurry up BMS Thomas. Hurry up everyone.
Actually, around the flag.
Come on, move on!
How are the times going?
I want to see the times, Ken.
Look at that. Look at my quad. Look at it. I'm in fifth. You fucking.
I know it's got 46.1.
1 lap,
How do we do 3 laps?
2 laps. Why is he doing 3 laps?
I don't know, he's posted red to road at 51. I know it's 56. What's 14.5?
Oh, is this some sort of track? Is this like the...
I think they set up the
No,
track
they're
up in
doing the same
Queensland.
track as us.
Oh, okay.
So Thomas is faster.
Sam and Co.
Under 45.
How am I faster than Thomas?
It's a little good time.
You sure I'm not faster than Thomas?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Sam, Wolf, and
Who are you down there, Blue?
Charlie.
What an
Oh, that's
idiot.
not good, is it?
What an idiot.
Did you do 21 second lap?
Apparently.
Oh, that sucks.
Not for me.
It sucks for me.
Man, I am so slow. Holy shit.
Where are you?
You've had one run.
What happened, Joe? What are you doing down there?
I'm just like finding my legs.
Well, we missed out on the first one, but
Yeah, I know, but still, I did like
We're only on round 2. Like, it's not like... You've had one
You've got
run.
plenty of time.
so all I've got to
Start off
do,
slow, that's why.
if I can knock 10 seconds off, I'll be under Thomas's time. Just 10 seconds. It's all about the same.
You and I were within a beast of each other.
Yeah, I was 58 on my first run, so you're literally identical to what I did.
I'm like more
I was just happy I did the correction.
10 seconds behind you.
Right now, you're over there.
Yeah, just now.
You'll catch me, then you'll beat me.
When someone went past me, actually, you know when you went past me, that was the other reason I was trying.
Yeah, I think this.
That was me.
I know, I think I did that was it, so I would push it
I'm not
hard.
doing it. Just hold back on that whole shot.
I had to think
Let
about
everybody
it.
else.
Then I always destroy my time.
He always does. Or he destroys my coins.
We did it the other
You can go first.
I can stagger. Like we can.
South Australia race where I crashed in the
I'll go beside you.
Thomas Ford. You thought, yeah, like, all it was Thomas Ford and you, I was trying to catch you.
I love it when I'm in these situations and other people are trying to find out hilarious. So I'll take that.
I took it all in.
They were fun. It was so good. You ever told about them, Joe? I suppose I have. The Adelaide races where like there was 15,000 prizes.
Oh, yeah.
It was insane. Such a good time.
Where's that kind of money these days?
I don't know.
Could there be a timer on the
Pilots turn on your video transmitters.
video, not the video thing? Because you need to get mode if you're waiting for something.
Yeah. Well, that-
Race start delayed as BMS Thomas has no video. All pilots have arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot BMS Thomas 3.25. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 16.17. Davey FPV 1 lap in 17.98. IQ 0 1 lap in 19.18. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 32.9. Davey FPV 2 laps in 37.6. IQ 0 2 laps in 36.21. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 32.86. Davey FPV 2 laps in 37.78. IQ 0 2 laps in 33.46. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 31.7. Davey FPV 2 laps in 34.22. IQ 0 2 laps in 32.78. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 30.86. IQ 0 2 laps in 32.01. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 30.49. 60 seconds remaining. IQ 02 laps in 31.78. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 30.77. IQ 02 laps in 33.64. 30 seconds remaining. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 34.64. Mish 1 lap in 145.75. 10 seconds remaining. Finish your lap and then land. Race over.
What you make it up?
Yes.
Yeah, even when I was trying to talk smack to you, I was not really sure.
You always say this every single bloody race. This is worse than usual. A lot worse.
You say that every single race.
No, I don't.
I say I'm like rusty, but this is like actual like different next level.
That's what you said last time.
Staggering some call it
Next up round 3 time trial 2. Third eye on R2. Hit end stuff on F2. BMS Paul on F4. UA Wapup on R8.
Well, you left me back there this time.
Oh, look at this.
Funny ball things here everywhere. What's he doing all the way over there?
I'm in the sun.
Try to say what?
It's in the sun. Okay, everyone's looking ready.
Pilots turn on your video transmitters.
Thanks for telling me to start from the route otherwise. I know, we're still waiting though. Come on, Dan.
Race start delayed as UA Wapup has no video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot BMS Paul 4.0. BMS Paul 1 lap in 24.36. Hit end stuff 1 lap in 26.1. UA Wapup 1 lap in 23.7. Third eye 2 laps in 48.93. UA Wapup 2 laps in 44.15. Hit end stuff 2 laps in 54.62. Third eye 2 laps in 45.32. BMS Paul 2 laps in 49.79. UA Wapup 2 laps in 47.76. UA Wapup 2 laps in 43.93. 60 seconds remaining. BMS Paul 2 laps in 47.8. UA Wapuk 2 laps in 32.9. Third I 2 laps in 45.5. BMS Paul 2 laps in 46.59. 30 seconds remaining. Third I 2 laps in 46.2. BMS Paul 2 laps in 45.08. 10 seconds remaining. Finish your lap and then land. UA Wapuk finished 2 laps in 59.05. Please land. BMS Paul finished 2 laps in 56.05. Please land. Race over. Next up round 3 time trial 3. Kentucky on R1. Beanie on F2. They're yet on F4. Floppy thumbs on R7.
Yeah, I did. But other than that, I just, the first half of the battery was just catastrophic. Because every time you went through the gate, I'm pretty sure. Hang on. Can you video replay? I'm sorry, can you just get it? Oh, come on. No, I'm not going to. You want to just... Let's go here. See how much quicker I made that?
Did Dan cheat?
I'm
sure he did, man.
It's not cheating, it's just like, I'm pretty sure Joe was being mean. Watch. I'm white and he's yellow, he's blue. He's beaten you already. So he's well ahead of me. So he was.
Way better part of that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, way better.
But also he's picking up when I'm not there. Just a second, technical difficulties.
Don't worry about it.
That was good. Let's go next one. See how fast it went?
Don't worry about it.
That was it.
I think maybe just the track side's picking up me instead of
Let's
Dan.
go. Who's blue? Let's go.
I think we've got it right now, but it was certainly getting me laps.
3, yep, that's good.
Right, I think it's fine now.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Shit.
That's why I kept telling you to get out of the way, Ken.
It was nice before we got to know. So have you, she hasn't gone to
I've got long goggles. I got so cold.
she hasn't driven across.
She needs those. Gets it on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
You're getting a line of sight.
Especially that if you're a good test, because that's highway driving. I can be on the hour one.
I'm in with the charger now near my house. There's a fine, we stop.
But also, if you don't
Paul's ready.
Pilots, turn on your video transmitters.
Alright, like actually a little bit. She's got huge solar panels.
All pilots have video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot beanie 5.04. Beanie 1 lap in 31.1. Kentucky 1 lap in 31.8. There yet 1 lap in 43.11. Floppy thumbs 1 lap in 50.84. Kentucky 2 laps in 62.29. Beanie 2 laps in 69.98. There yet 2 laps in 66.27. Floppy thumbs 2 laps in 88.15. There yet 2 laps in 46.58. 60 seconds remaining. Beanie 2 laps in 74.56. There yet 2 laps in 46.4. 30 seconds remaining. Kentucky 2 laps in 64.24. Beanie 2 laps in 61.52. Ten seconds remaining. There yet 2 laps in 52.68. Kentucky finished 2 laps in 63.83, please land. Finish your lap and then land. Race over. Next up, round 3 time trial 4. Chippy K Yay on R1. Super Dizzy Die on R2. Luke on F4. Troy Star on R8. Hurry up everyone.
Something that's good to get like
We might do 4.
As long as you know why you're getting in
the indicators are so good.
Let's do 6.
That we won't between our two cars. We both want to stop cars. And so the fact that there's still a button on the steering wheel and the stick on the other side is better. Because we won't be pushing the wheel
and you can see even like
How many laps do we want the race to be?
7.
3, maybe 4.
7.
We can do 4, I guess. We're doing a lot of laps.
I mean, Thomas and Gabe only get to that.
We want to show it a minute, right?
That's my
I
sarcasm.
think Thomas is like
4 laps of Thomas.
launching forward.
What does Gabe want? Justin.
Well, he's a token runner, isn't he?
We should get a door.
Go, Luke, you're my
What's got
favourite.
an issue with
Is it your beanie, Ken?
Oh, that's my beanie. Thanks.
I don't think you're going to
I
go
don't
wrong.
know why my head was so cold. Hey?
I don't think you're going to go wrong with this one.
What do you mean, mate?
I think we're up to, oh, okay. Fast guys are getting up to this.
Luke's just getting ready. Alright. Start her up.
All pilots have video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot Troy Star 6.18. Troy Star 1 lap in 36.49. Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 38.35. Chippy K 1 lap in 41.06. Troy Star 2 laps in 71.03. Super Dizzy Die 2 laps in 75.39. Chippy K 2 laps in 78.75. "60 seconds remaining. Troy Star 2 laps in 72.04. Chippy K 2 laps in 72.92. Super Dizzy Die 2 laps in 80.4. 30 seconds remaining. Troy Star 2 laps in 71.33. 10 seconds remaining. Chippy K 2 laps in 69.74. Finish your lap and then land. Super Dizzy Die finished 2 laps in 77.87. Please land. Troy Star finished 2 laps in 65.26. Please land. Chippy K finished 2 laps in 67.33. Please land. Race over.
Most people are doing better on the third round.
They showed me on trackside now that they've got like, for the event you can see your improvement.
Oh yeah,
As a graph,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you can see
Yeah, that's right.
relatively how you're improved throughout the day.
Those guys around the thing last right? How does it work?
Did he actually? I was asking him.
Yeah, that's always really useful to look at later. Like where you peaked or whether you were going to peak at a different point if you kept flying.
Yeah. I had to go there. Where's your time block?
Less than a second.
Next up, round 4, time trial 1. BMS Thomas on R1. IQ 0 on R2. Davey FPV on F2. Mish on R7.
With the banana?
Oh, he's eating the banana.
Oh, you've eaten it? What can we do?
Oh, he's good. Well, I'm glad you didn't try and get out of it.
I'll do it last time with the hot dog.
So is that timing doodah working?
Yeah, it's working, surprisingly.
Wow. They're different colour.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, we worked that out.
I like the older one better because it doesn't show fingerprints and it's like brighter. The black looks like really good. This is just like a metal finish.
Oh, is that the old one?
Yeah, it's the old one.
Oh, yeah, it does look better.
One have a valve.
Matt. That's
Do you reckon we should trade it back in here? What? It doesn't match in colour. That's kind of frustrating.
No one will even notice, Paul.
I know, but that's like, that looks so vivid.
Is this a spook case that was bought for this purpose? Like, it's specifically for analog VDX as a setup, or is it something
The whole setup?
No, it's like, this is just a set tonight.
Yeah.
And it just happens to fit all this stuff.
Yeah.
Neatly.
It's your issue, isn't it?
We used to have a set like a DVR.
Like the next size case up now that you can.
It's going to come out. This used to be an
okay.
analog one. It used to be like
Cool.
Everyone ready?
Pilots, turn on your video transmitters. Race start delayed as Mish has no video. Race starts in time.
Davey, no, not yet, no.
Race start delayed as Davey FPV has no video. Race starts in time.
Alright, disarm everyone, or turn off the video.
Race start delayed as Davey FPV has no video. Race starts in time.
Why does it start in time?
Race start delayed as Mish has no video.
Mish!
Race starts in time.
That's better.
Race start delayed as Mish has no video.
Mish!
Race starts in time.
Time! Why does it say time?
Okay.
Race start delayed as Mish has no vid. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot BMS Thomas 3.26. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 16.43. IQ 0 1 lap in 16.69. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 31.31. Davey FPV 2 laps in 33.06. IQ 0 2 laps in 32.74. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 29.68. Davey FPV 2 laps in 33.0. IQ 0 2 laps in 31.4. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 29.69. IQ 0 2 laps in 32.78. Davey FPV 2 laps in 32.61. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 28.6. IQ 0 2 laps in 32.43. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 31.85. 60 seconds remaining. IQ 0 2 laps in 30.96. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 37.81.
Recoveries are faster than I do anything.
30 seconds remaining. Race over. Next up round 4 time trial 2. Third eye on R2. Hit and stuff on F2. BMS Paul on F4. UA Wapup on R8.
Yeah. What are we on here? You were forever on R8. You like the yellow one, don't you? No, I don't mind. Round 4. It's already 12:30. Run, Mish, run, run!
Pilots, turn on your video transmitters. All pilots have video.
Yay.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot UA Wapup 4.44. UA Wapup 1 lap in 21.42. BMS Paul 1 lap in 21.41. Third eye 1 lap in 25.49. Hit and stuff 1 lap in 28.0. BMS Paul 2 laps in 45.89. UA Wapup 2 laps in 47.84. BMS Paul 2 laps in 48.83. UA Wapup 2 laps in 51.47.
I think I've done it. Yeah, I'm super cool.
60 seconds remaining. BMS Paul 2 laps in 49.43. Hit and stuff 2 laps in 75.8. BMS Paul 2 laps in 50.44. 30 seconds remaining. Hit and stuff 2 laps in 60.82. BMS Paul 2 laps in 49.16. 10 seconds remaining. Finish your lap and then land. Hit end stuff finished 2 laps in 52.5, please land. BMS Paul finished 2 laps in 47.04, please land. Race over. Next up round 4 time trial 3. Kentucky on R1. Beanie on F2. They're yet on F4. Floppy thumbs on R7.
I like the way some things work really well. Yeah. I mean, I do, yeah.
I'll come back. Just sort of simplifies things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Some people are using like instead of using the analog, they use HDMI. Have a like a HDMI.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So because we're still using analog out into this old thing. So I just wonder whether does it really like improve the video quality or
Yeah.
you know, but you need a like an 8-channel HDMI.
So these two go to a mixer, isn't it?
Yeah, well they go into the mixer is like this DVR, the analog.
Okay. I know Thing had one. The guys at Bathurst used, and this system was really good the way it's set up. I don't know what he had, what they were plugged into, but they were all by HDMI.
Yeah. It's like you need a HDMI.
Yeah. Well, that's what he's got. I can find out what he's got. He said it was
And
really
whether
cheap.
they got 2 or 1.
2 they're running.
But they're running 2.
Yeah. Because I saw his setup was really neat, you know what I mean? I mean, it's still got shit wire. I mean, like, when I say neat, you know what I mean. It's like as neat as a quad thing. It's not neat. Sorry. I'm saying neat makes sense.
Dynamic front braces, Paul.
Tom, have you seen the upgrade?
Oh, I know what I saw.
What did you do? Well, that's what Tom's doing. You're actually bounced forward.
Yeah, I bounced down.
I appreciate it. Actually, I would prefer the boost somewhere else.
Switching video bench.
What do I have to do to start it? Just
Space bar. We just want to see whether the D it's got video.
I haven't got video yet. I've got video now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it just doesn't work for you, Paul. You got me?
Are all people ready yet? Oh, you're not yet.
Yeah, good enough.
Sure? I'm hitting the spacebar and something will happen apparently.
Pilots turn on your video transmitters. All pilots have video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Hole shot Kentucky 5.17. They're yet 1 lap in 27.35. Beanie 1 lap in 31.3. Floppy thumbs 1 lap in 43.72. There yet 2 laps in 50.32. Beanie 2 laps in 61.45. Kentucky 2 laps in 64.35. Floppy Thumbs 2 laps in 77.52. There yet 2 laps in 48.56. Beanie 2 laps in 54.39. "60 seconds remaining. Kentucky 2 laps in 64.09. Beanie 2 laps in 49.31. Floppy Thumbs 2 laps in 77.75. 30 seconds remaining. Kentucky 2 laps in 61.8. Beanie 2 laps in 51.24. 10 seconds remaining. Finish your lap and then land. Floppy Thumbs finished 2 laps in 79.08. Please land.
You win, Neil?
Race over. Next up, round 4 time trial 4. Chippy K on R1. Super Dizzy Die on R2. Luke on F4. Troy Star on R8.
It's Moody's birthday today, his real birthday. Yeah. Thanks, Craig.
So, we're in this mode and what happens if I press space now? Will it just not do anything?
Pilots, turn on your video transmitters. All pilots have video.
Will I stop it?
So it took for a while in complete automatic mode where you stick a little robot and just runs through the events. And so it used it for that already, like it was already in there for that. You guys all ready? Yep.
All pilots have video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot Troy Star 6.4. Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 36.66. Troy Star 1 lap in 46.33. Luke 1 lap in 45.04. Chippy K 1 lap in 53.19. Super Dizzy Die 2 laps in 72.45. Troy Star 2 laps in 80.87.
Yeah.
60 seconds remaining.
No.
Super Dizzy Die 2 laps in 72.12. Troy Star 2 laps in 67.41. 30 seconds remaining. Chippy K 2 laps in 134.76. 10 seconds remaining. Troy Star 2 laps in 65.08. Super Dizzy Die 2 laps in 70.29. Finish your lap and then land. Troy Star finished 2 laps in 64.22. Please land. Race over.
Maybe not in Melbourne, but we're considering it. Well, they do supply it.
Next up, round 5 time trial 1. BMS Thomas on R1.
Oh, Joe.
IQ 0 on R2. Davey FPV on F2.
Joe.
Mish on R7.
Photo booth. Photo booth, Joe. Oh, remember? Do you want to record a clip? Okay. Oh, well, it will catch you in. Hang on, 3, 2, 1. Now. That's better.
Yeah, look at the size difference. I'm going to go sit down.
Okay. No, that's it. Hang on. How do we... No, I think it did it.
Did it do it?
I don't know. How do we check it? Can we check it?
Next up, round 5 time trial 2. Third eye on R2. Hit and stuff on F2. BMS Paul on F4. UA Wapup on R8. Next up, round 5 time trial 1. BMS Thomas on R1. IQ 0 on R2. Davey FPV on F2. Mish on R7.
Yeah, check it next one.
Hurry up IQ 0.
But there should be less exploding in this. I know you're going to maybe give me some of mine, but I just don't think mine are a good fit. Because if you have too aggressive, it'll like raise your peak.
It looks like what they've done.
Everything else is just like,
Okay, how are we looking? Are we good?
Pilots, turn on your video transmitters.
Yeah.
All pilots have video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot BMS Thomas 2.87. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 15.34. IQ 0 1 lap in 16.45. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 29.98. Davy FPV 2 laps in 31.61. IQ 0 2 laps in 32.12. Mish 1 lap in 39.8. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 29.03. Davy FPV 2 laps in 32.51. IQ 0 2 laps in 30.18. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 27.9. Davy FPV 2 laps in 31.97. IQ 0 2 laps in 29.85. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 26.66. Mish 2 laps in 46.54. "60 seconds remaining. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 41.49. Race over.
This is how we do it, Thomas. If you want to learn how to fly fast, watch this guy. He's really good.
It's Gabriel really.
Yeah, it's really good.
They messed up that thing. It's hard to do, but
You've got so long, so you know.
Might learn something, Thomas, watching this.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fast guy now, isn't it?
yeah, fast guys. Yeah.
My first power loop was good, but my whole run in the hole was like,
Oh, there's a bit of a pause there. This is a 13-second lap, isn't it?
this is next one. That's an insane power loop.
Oh, yeah, okay. Now we really got the speed.
Oh, yeah.
fast.
Crashes are warmed up.
This is the fast one.
Crazy.
Google's aren't on. Bugger. So we can't.
82.
Yeah, me.
I'm watching now. Feel like compared to that.
Can I see just my first lap?
Can I do that?
Really? That's good?
How do I go back?
Yeah, so I see my power loop on that first lap.
Yeah. Hang on. We'll do it next because these guys are going to be ready.
Next up round 5 time trial 2.
Is everyone ready?
Third eye on R2. Hit end stuff on F2. Arm your quads. Start. Stand down and disarm. Race start. All pilots have video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot BMS Paul 3.99. Third eye 1 lap in 21.31. BMS Paul 1 lap in 22.49. UA Wapup 1 lap in 21.66. Hit end stuff 1 lap in 26.5. Third eye 2 laps in 41.57. UA Wapup 2 laps in 36.26. UA Wapup 2 laps in 21.76. Hit end stuff 2 laps in 50.36. Third eye 2 laps in 40.34. UA Wapup 2 laps in 29.07. Hit end stuff 2 laps in 46.98.
Let me do it, Tim.
60 seconds remaining. UA Wapup 2 laps in 50.08. Third eye 2 laps in 70.89. UA Wapup 2 laps in 53.49. 30 seconds remaining.
Double.
10 seconds remaining. UA Wapup 2 laps in 50.2. Finish your lap and then land.
That means it come out there. Won't do it next time. Trying to be nice. Well, you're ahead of me now. You happy? Come on. What's happening?
Race over.
Yeah, Joe's triggering me.
Next group.
Next up round 5 time trial 3. Kentucky on R1. Beanie on F2. They're yet on F4. Floppy thumbs on R7.
Well, he hasn't raced there.
Yeah, he's had a bad one. You're a long way ahead of me, 3 seconds up on me, man. Probably some of the left ones might even be real. I'm not really sure about yours. Because you're triggering me. How, like, that video must be a bit...
We're gonna middle what next?
Yeah, I'm going to do it before the next one.
Are you looking for ways to disqualify me, Dan? I feel like...
Yeah. Sorry, was that not clear? No, I would never disqualify you. I just want everyone to know you're a cheater. I'm not trying to get you disqualified. I want to get your moral...
Let's all start our race, please.
No!
Pilots turn on your video transmitters.
Yeah, I'm not too.
Arm your quads. Stand down and disarm. Race start cancelled.
They're out there playing around with it. They're okay, but they turn off your video transmitters. Is that better? Yes, Ken? No? Neil's got your video. No, I've got video. You're dodgy, though. I hate it when you, I can't see your video, Ken. Have you ever, like, instead of turning your video off, you've actually gone into the menu? Yes. And then you're trying to fly and you're just choosing options. No. I've seen it come up at nationals. People have been like editing options while they're flying. Not intentionally. Absolute coincidence. Ken's on now. Ken's is real weak. No, that's you. You're Ken. Ken's will fix up once the race starts. No, Neil's on Ken's channel. Why don't you just change the channel? I will probably go back to Foxy and watch I assume he's just changed quads and he's on the wrong channel. Gotta be on R7, Neil. Yep. Yeah, but they're all there you go. I'm on F3. F3. Thank you. Sorry. I'm running out of Dad. I'm running. It's your first time, it's fine. I can hear it. Alright, you guys ready? Yeah.
Pilots turn on your video transmitters. Race start. All pilots have video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot Kentucky 4.61. Beanie 1 lap in 25.57. Kentucky 1 lap in 30.19. They're yet 1 lap in 25.97. Floppy thumbs 1 lap in 40.33. Beanie 2 laps in 50.0. They're yet 2 laps in 52.41. Kentucky 2 laps in 62.55. Beanie 2 laps in 48.88. Floppy thumbs 2 laps in 74.45. They're yet 2 laps in 50.79. Beanie 2 laps in 39.36. Kentucky 2 laps in 61.61. 60 seconds remaining. Beanie 2 laps in 42.77. Kentucky 2 laps in 55.48. Floppy Thumbs 2 laps in 80.24. 30 seconds remaining. They're yet 2 laps in 68.47. Ten seconds remaining. Kentucky 2 laps in 55.52. Finish your lap and then land. Floppy Thumbs finished 2 laps in 88.23, please land. Race over. Next up round 5 time trial 4. Chippy K Yay on R1. Super Dizzy Die on R2. Luke on F4. Troy Star on R8.
Yeah, so you flip it on, you go to disarm. You drop down, disarm. Flip on turbo mode, arm again, and then they're all backwards. No mode is spin. Yeah, and so you just play with the sticks until you flip it. It's not just like an automatic. There are automatic ones, but you really want to do it yourself. Because you can, but you can see from the picture which way you should be doing it. Because if you're looking nose down into the ground, your back motors need to come. And if you're looking the other, and you don't want it automatically. Yeah. Because you can do it out motors if they're stuck in the grass. You just come down for a watch, or you from these people, or just? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's sort of one to one.
I just can't. I've gone ballistic. I'm going to be buying a thing now. I'm putting LED lights in my shop. So I've done a little baby test with the LED lights.
Oh God!
I got one lap.
I started on one of those in 2016. But I've been flying the entire time.
One lap, I got it, so that's okay. It's good.
What a like a Ishin. No, Melbourne.
Do you know why?
Yeah.
Like this time of year, they're all cut down.
So if you do join the club, there is a chat. Of course, the whole if you're in the club and you're keen, you come down. Yeah, it's good fun. It's what I feel surprised about is just how happy you are. Like, you expect it to be awful. Like Joe's beating him, I barely beat him at all. Sorry, you're beating me, I barely hate you at all. No, we much prefer, like, everyone else had a good time this week.
But I've got to now what you said.
For his first time.
I went down
and his first week. Yeah. Sits down there and
I know you're going to
Sometimes
no good, Di? No good? Oh, you got one out there. Oh, you got it, Ken? Sure.
Okay, pilot's ready.
Pilots, turn on your video transmitters.
Come on, Chris. Come on. Here we go.
All pilots have video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Hole shot Troy Star 6.78. Troy Star 1 lap in 35.4. Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 47.65. Chippy K 1 lap in 51.56. Luke 1 lap in 54.84. Troy Star 2 laps in 70.14. Chippy K 2 laps in 86.23. 60 seconds remaining. Troy Star 2 laps in 66.79. Luke 2 laps in 100.95. Super Dizzy Die 2 laps in 105.0. Chippy K 2 laps in 68.18. 30 seconds remaining. Troy Star 2 laps in 67.1. 10 seconds remaining. Luke 2 laps in 85.58. Finish your lap and then land. Chippy K finished 2 laps in 67.71. Please land. Super Dizzy Die finished 2 laps in 110.68. Please land. Troy Star finished 2 laps in 67.71. Please land.
You're quite the party animal. Another round? I got a bit at 10:30. I'm like, oh, that'll be alright. Oh, no.
Race over. Next up round 6 time trial 1. BMS Thomas on R1. IQ 0 on R2. Davey FPB on F2. Mish on R7.
Bluetooth is flashing.
Do this right. Look how bloody it
Should do it again in summer.
If you just go down 3 to 6,
We should actually do that. This is doom and gloom.
but even Tom, he runs 95%.
It's finding that. It's not. It's not like. But this is guys.
And also,
It's not discovering it. 18! 18's up! Yeah, try the other one.
and he's when we're running wholesale and going,
Think of you guys to.
yeah, it doesn't. It's, power is voltage times right? And so by raising the voltage, you can literally lower the amps by a third. And so then they're all fine. And so that's why everyone's got these tiny little ESCs now. And you have an ESC this big and can distribute enough heat. Yeah.
What are we doing? Where are they going?
Yeah.
And it's scary. You plug it in
Through
like it really jumps in. Yeah.
It seems like you would just think that.
That's an audio cable.
Yeah. You can match this.
I understand.
The back is not as bad as it was before. When the motors are spinning down, they generate that. And you have the capacity to store that, otherwise the voltage goes really high.
Is that a thing?
That's flashing.
If you go into voltage protection mode and turn off,
that's
you're going up there.
that's
It comes back on, you go, oh there it is.
Wait, how did it all work?
That as well. But when you back down, it will.
I don't understand how it's doing. Like I removed it to try and. There we go.
Button down. Just because it's flashing, it means it just doesn't have a connection. So now connect.
Because it's connecting. The windings are
There we go.
Make sound.
Let's just make sound, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, how are we looking, people? Good.
Pilots turn on your video transmitters. All pilots have video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot BMS Thomas 3.18. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 15.2. IQ 0 1 lap in 15.32. Mish 1 lap in 20.65. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 29.42. IQ 0 2 laps in 29.93. Mish 2 laps in 40.41. IQ 0 2 laps in 25.54. IQ 0 2 laps in 20.68. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 26.75. Mish 2 laps in 40.54. IQ 0 2 laps in 30.72. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 33.98. Mish 2 laps in 40.42. IQ 0 2 laps in 41.91. 60 seconds remaining. IQ 0 2 laps in 39.22. 30 seconds remaining. IQ 0 2 laps in 36.41. Race over.
I always do that by accident. Go up. When I go to the side,
That's a good looking bloke. Not too bad about the tall guy, mate.
Yeah, no, you're on YouTube. I just have a live video for the rest of it.
Oh, is it? So we're on YouTube now.
You are.
Oh, hello. I finally made it on the big screen. I've been a serial failure all my life. Now
To a stream, you probably want how many people are on? It's like
Oh, we get like 3 people.
3 people? We got Sam Wolf and Charlie on one channel.
they probably reckon it's Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise or something on there. Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt.
It's taken me a while to learn that now that I'm actually trying to put in the speed on the track. So it's kind of like this.
Yeah. Well, that was
Happy day, boss.
Okay.
Next up, round 6 time trial 2. Third eye on R2. Hit and stuff on F2. BMS Paul on F4. UA Wapup on R8.
Well, we're Telstra now.
Oh, that's right, yeah. We were on Sharp was saying that back into Telstra.
Yeah, back in, out.
Right. I hated working class at Telstra.
Yeah, so it goes around this circuit.
Yeah, they do.
I've been here long enough to know.
Yeah.
Alright, how we looking?
Pilots, turn on your video transmitters. All pilots have video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Pole shot BMS Paul 3.93. Third eye 1 lap in 20.97. UA Wapup 1 lap in 27.33. Third eye 2 laps in 41.64. UA Wapup 2 laps in 49.44. UA Wapup 2 laps in 34.94. Third eye 2 laps in 41.29. UA Wapup 2 laps in 27.96. Third eye 2 laps in 44.51. $60 seconds remaining. UA Wapup 2 laps in 36.77. Hit and stuff 1 lap in 31.47. UA Wapup 2 laps in 43.07. 30 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining. Hit end stuff 2 laps in 70.12. Finish your lap and then land. Hit end stuff finished 2 laps in 62.9. Please land. Race over.
Can you go to the RSSI thing?
Oh, really? What, now?
Yeah.
What does it do?
What channel is he supposed to be on?
Oh, I forget.
Alright, let's change channel. Come back to our next round.
Oh, we're doing races anyway.
Next up round 6 time trial 3. Kentucky on R1. Beanie on F2. They're yet on F4. Floppy thumbs on R7.
No, I didn't actually. I was going to, and then you want me to do something else.
Hang on a second, guys. I've got to fix shit. All good?
Oh, you got a kink there. All good. Alright, pulse ready.
Pilots turn on your video transmitters. Race start delayed as there yet has no video. Race starts in time. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot Kentucky 5.1. Beanie 1 lap in 31.34. Kentucky 1 lap in 41.28. There yet 1 lap in 43.14. Beanie 2 laps in 58.22. There yet 2 laps in 66.73. Kentucky 2 laps in 72.09. Beanie 2 laps in 53.17. "60 seconds remaining. There yet 2 laps in 48.33. Kentucky 2 laps in 62.21. Beanie 2 laps in 50.63. There yet 2 laps in 48.66. 30 seconds remaining. Kentucky 2 laps in 60.79. Beanie 2 laps in 49.14. "10 seconds remaining. There yet 2 laps in 50.06. Finish your lap and then land. Kentucky finished 2 laps in 62.56. Please land. Race over. Next up round 6 time trial 4. Chippy K Yay on R1. Super Dizzy Die on R2. Luke on F4. Troy Star on R8.
I just feel so good. I never do that. I just like, don't worry about it anymore.
So you don't need to be a member of TMAC. You just need to be
Okay, well, you hit them.
Mine also defeat they're actually good for some cases. Some of them especially.
They've got signage all the way around the wherever it comes.
Oh, okay.
That's why I don't worry about it anymore.
Yeah, and they need to come up with the feature.
Yeah, but they're not. They're just doing their thing. They're allowed to do that. They're allowed to go past there.
Is that? There's a painting up.
I mean, if they can't see the stuff set up. We had a few issues with the fuel. They've all been sorted out. Because the actual club itself, paranoid about losing access to here. Because they use our field too. When they do their big events, we actually close down for 4 days.
There's a simple video he shot
I think the last one they had when you guys were racing, you were here, when they said go have someone who knows the river. Were you guys here? I think we talked about it. Let's go.
Yeah, so this M2 company.
I would just prefer to. Oh, they're basically done. Jesus.
Open source.
Oh, that was pointless.
It took us longer to walk over there.
I think they're morally annoyed with
Yeah, it's good to see like people are getting their records in the way of their arms. Except for Neil, the smell.
I
don't know what you did there.
I'm doing more crashing in the later rounds.
Where's Paul? Paul's round 3. So you're stuck on round 3. Neil's stuck on round 2. He did his best, best on round 2.
So third eye was round 5.
Yeah.
Wait a second, these guys all round 5, they did better times. Really? Who did round 6? Fish. Fish did round 6, and who has? And you went web.
Alright, how we looking? You ready? Ready enough?
All pilots have video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot super dizzy die 6.86. Chippy KA 1 lap in 35.62. Troy Star 1 lap in 37.85. Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 41.74. Luke 1 lap in 42.77. Chippy KA 2 laps in 67.94. Troy Star 2 laps in 74.27. Super Dizzy Die 2 laps in 77.66. Luke 2 laps in 84.03. 60 seconds remaining. Chippy KA 2 laps in 63.74. Troy Star 2 laps in 68.37. Super Dizzy Die 2 laps in 72.79. 30 seconds remaining. Luke 2 laps in 82.72. Troy Star 2 laps in 64.42. 10 seconds remaining. Super Dizzy Die 2 laps in 71.86. Finish your lap and then land. Troy Star finished 2 laps in 62.82. Please land. Super Dizzy Die finished 2 laps in 70.14. Please land.
What happened there? Landed it. You see a replay?
Race over.
Look at the end.
What's it? Oh.
Bottom left, yeah. I'm coming. Oh! Bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay, next round. I'm hungry. We're doing a whole nother new round. We don't have blood sugar for another round.
Next up, round 7 time trial 1. BMS Thomas on R1. IQ 0 on R2. Davey FPB on F2. Mish on R7.
About to fall asleep now. I'm pulling out earlier this time.
Come over lower and look at it. Sorry, when you start that far out, it is sneaky. But when you come and turn around and you get it up, that's all you can see. Yeah, but it's hard. It feels safe to be further away. But it is. We don't go the other extreme. And also, can you camera up?
Wasted.
Just, you know, you say that train away. When you're watching it, you say that train away.
Never get wasted.
Yeah. Well, he's got the skills, but he's just still.
The climb game.
We're not. Took off.
What can we fix about it?
Into the second gate. Just straight into this.
Need to be raised up on the.
So good.
A little bit wonky.
Yeah. Perfect. And then
Hurry up IQ 0.
But you know, you're doing great then.
Hurry up IQ 0. Hurry up IQ 0.
We're hungry.
Hurry up IQ 0.
We're hungry. Let's fly. Yeah.
Hurry up BMS Thomas.
Hurry up, Ken. Yeah.
That was Ken.
Sure.
Next up, round 7 time trial 1. BMS Thomas on R1. IQ 0 on R2. Davey FPB on F2. Mish on R7.
Video's on, people. Video's on.
Pilots, turn on your video transmitters.
Did you end up getting one last time?
Getting what?
Getting my video.
Race, all pilots have video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot BMS Thomas 3.12. BMS Thomas 1 lap in 14.78. IQ 0 1 lap in 15.46. Davey FPB 1 lap in 17.92. Mish 1 lap in 21.12. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 29.05. IQ 0 2 laps in 29.89. Davey FPB 2 laps in 37.41. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 28.02. IQ 0 2 laps in 28.03. Mish 2 laps in 44.11. Davey FPB 2 laps in 36.36. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 27.21. IQ 0 2 laps in 27.12. Mish 2 laps in 45.28. BMS Thomas 2 laps in 27.34. IQ 02 laps in 27.44. Davy FPV 2 laps in 32.14. 60 seconds remaining.
Okay, next group guys. Fast people.
Race over. Next up round 7 time trial 2. Third eye on R2. Hit and stuff on F2. BMS Paul on F4. UA Wapup on R8.
I was going to use that one. It's Dan's software, so he's going to like, I think he has a growing library of pilots doing weird things.
I don't know, because this morning in the sim.
I don't know what you do to me.
Maybe my brain is.
Mike is 3 AM.
Yeah,
Could be.
Worse enough, like better.
You do it now and then. Can't do it regularly.
Not hungover today. I think that's the problem.
It's good. Looks good. Alright. Okay. Pilots ready? Oh.
Pilots, turn on your video transmitters.
It doesn't show up. Now
All pilots have video. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Pole shot BMS Paul 4.24. BMS Paul 1 lap in 22.43. Hit and stuff 1 lap in 25.7. Third eye 1 lap in 30.7. Third eye 2 laps in 44.86. UA Wapup 2 laps in 43.89. BMS Paul 2 laps in 52.64. Hit and stuff 2 laps in 53.92. Third eye 2 laps in 36.05. UA Wapup 2 laps in 42.51. BMS Paul 2 laps in 56.59. Hit and stuff 2 laps in 52.2. Third eye 2 laps in 48.7. 60 seconds remaining. BMS Paul 2 laps in 48.77. Hit and stuff 2 laps in 47.07. Third I 2 laps in 47.29. BMS Paul 2 laps in 44.92. 30 seconds remaining. UA Wapup 2 laps in 59.27. Ten seconds remaining. BMS Paul 2 laps in 44.8. Finish your lap and then land. BMS Paul finished 2 laps in 44.12. Please land. Race over.
Was that the last round?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, we've got.
The last
We're next, aren't we?
Are we? Okay.
No, I mean, honestly, when you had the second one, the camera was pointing right at me, and it was like, it's so rare to see you do that, because obviously your stuff's normally perfect.
Did I go any better that one? I don't think I did.
Third I finished 2 laps in 83.33. Please land.
Land! Oh, he's getting the way. Wow. Fancy.
He's giving a lap now.
Oh, is that where he timed it?
Yeah.
That's really weird.
I don't know why.
All these turns are doing that.
Is it it? No.
Third I finished 2 laps in 42.3. Please land.
Land third eye.
You just refuse to land, don't you?
All my laps are all just shite. BTX.
Can I see the lap record? Sorry.
Yeah, that's all I want to see too.
Sure. You control things.
You're very close to ball with beating your record.
Oh, okay.
You're like .02.
So he's still got me about 2 seconds. I've got you 2 seconds for all that seems a lot.
Doesn't seem good by
Alright, Ken's just goggling up.
Next up round 7 time trial 3. Kentucky on R1. Beanie on F2. They're yet on F4. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot there yet 5.39. They're yet 1 lap in 23.73. Kentucky 1 lap in 30.85. Beanie 1 lap in 37.23. Floppy Thumbs 1 lap in 40.2. They're yet 2 laps in 49.66. Kentucky 2 laps in 61.37. Beanie 2 laps in 66.35. They're yet 2 laps in 50.36. Floppy Thumbs 2 laps in 74.29. Beanie 2 laps in 54.96. 60 seconds remaining. They're yet 2 laps in 57.24. Floppy Thumbs 2 laps in 73.09. Beanie 2 laps in 49.58. 30 seconds remaining. They're yet 2 laps in 59.83. Beanie 2 laps in 48.99. 10 seconds remaining. Floppy Thumbs 2 laps in 73.48. Finish your lap and then land. Beanie finished 2 laps in 58.6. Please land.
Yeah, these ones are getting a real little 3 seconds.
Well, the hard is right here.
So I normally go for 2 or 3 seconds.
And why are these? It just feels lean out. It's not like crazy.
There's often those ones.
But that's saying it needs to fight.
Often the worst ones are actually not the the worst ones are when you actually knock the plane back. Because the balance is so bad. It's like, you can't tell, you look at the graph.
Okay, whatever.
So you do airplanes?
Okay,
I
guys.
do enjoy it occasionally. I've never got into anything serious until I'm like exploring. I like doing it in
Yeah, I would. I may not win the drone race, but it's 2 wins the drone race.
Oh, okay, there you go, man.
Oh yeah.
Floppy Thumbs finished 2 laps in 149.05. Please land. Race over.
It's almost dangerous. It was not like that. It was that bad.
We're bigger than this. Oh, yeah. Any of this stuff, yeah.
Next up round 7 time trial 4. Chippy K Yay on R1. Super Dizzy Die on R2. Luke on F4. Troy Star on R. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5.
I'm about to yell now.
Whole shot Troy Star 6.72.
Where's my muffin?
Luke 1 lap in 37.47. Super Dizzy Die 1 lap in 39.54. Troy Star 1 lap in 50.64. Chippy K Yay 1 lap in 43.45. Super Dizzy Die 2 laps in 78.46. Luke 2 laps in 80.75. "60 seconds remaining. Troy Star 2 laps in 95.51. Chippy K Yay 2 laps in 80.65. Luke 2 laps in 78.23. 30 seconds remaining. Troy Star 2 laps in 77.13. Chippy K Yay 2 laps in 70.32. 10 seconds remaining. Luke 2. Finish your lap and then land. Super Dizzy Die finished 2 laps in 75.97. Please land. Troy Star finished 2 laps in 65.28. Please land. Chippy K Yay finished 2 laps in 65.29. Please land. Race over.
Did I tell you I won Member of the Year at my funeral? Oh, wow. Like, no, I didn't even think of that. It was just, because I hurt myself worse there once. And I didn't complain, I didn't do anything, I just said, get me better. And I just worked really hard, we got past it, whereas, like, I could have stood and could have done all these things, and so my physio and my exercise, all in for me.